Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Dive Bombers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We are in year number... What year is this? We're in year number 11 here in the Green Nachos League, and I believe we are in year number 5 in control of the Dive Bombers. Last episode for us, unfortunately, did not have any microphone capabilities with it because I forgot to plug it in. Professional. But we did manage to go on and win rather easily, 8-2, as we knocked out former Dive Bomber pitcher Kelly Butters with a line drive early, and we just capitalized on it off the back of rookie Quinn Ventura, who homered twice. For the first time in his career, he got his first 2 career home runs in that game. With that win, we're 2-0 to start the year, and we're taking on our division rivals, the Bards, for the first time this season. Both teams come into this matchup 2-0, so at the end of it, one of them will be undefeated and leading the division. The other one will be stuck in second place, tied with the Bird Lizards. Let's find out who will be on top. Here's pitching matchup. It's Rodney Mullins, the veteran for the Bards, who's had our number. Tier 2 easy jumps, and on the mound for us is Philip McForsham. Tier 2 K Neglector, Tier 2 Elite Curveball. Lineup for today's game, leading off at first base is Albert Murphy. Batting second in left field is Garlic Simmons. Batting third, rookie catcher Alicia Nunez will get the start with a right-hander on the mound. Batting fourth, right fielder Salvador Pruitt. Batting fifth, locked in at third base, rookie Quinn Ventura, coming off the 2-home-run game last episode. Batting sixth is center fielder Wedge Kahn. Batting seventh is shortstop Blake Benwood. He is back in the lineup today. Batting eighth is Arrest Blacksmith at second, and batting ninth is pitcher Philly Mack. Lineup for the Bards, leading off at second base, is locked in Jordan McFurlow, the young second baseman who is up to an A- level. Then it is first baseman Guadalupe Knapp, left fielder Davis Frigate, shortstop Baca Lee, the veteran in his 11th season, is still locked in. Batting fifth, right fielder Chopper Sardi is tense. Batting sixth, third baseman Alessandro Richard. Batting seventh is catcher Milan Bonilla. Batting eighth is 11th-year veteran center fielder Remus Velasquez. He is also locked in. Looking at, and Mullins will bat 9. Here's the bench for the Bards. It is shortstop Rayan Hurls, center fielder Mango Cohen, young center fielder Buck Larson, and veteran shortstop Kenneth Turnpike, a former dive bomber. He is down to a C+ overall. And Fabian Jackman, the backup catcher. Pitching rotation has former thumper Sawyer Radical, Skylar Maynard, and Dirth McGillies, former dive bomber. In the bullpen, former furry flyer Lando Benitez, Asher Crosby, Jaden Felix, Johnny Leal, and closer Pablo Shaw. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we head out to Colonial Plaza for today's matchup, as we are once again at home. And yes, thank you, one boy. I appreciate that. It is my affiliate anniversary here on Twitch. I believe it's been 1 year since I was made a Twitch affiliate, so thank you guys for showing some love down in the chat. Appreciate it, everyone.
The stands are filling up here at Colonial Plaza. Brace yourselves. This is going to be
All right, but welcome in, hopefully, everybody. Apparently, a year ago you hit affiliate, so good job. Yep, thank you. Appreciate it, one boy. Thank you, thank you. Let's jump into today's action here with young second baseman Jordan McFurlow leading us off for the Bards. Batting .500 with a solo home run here on the season. Tier 2 bad ball hitter active against veteran third-year pitcher, actually, Philip McForsham. Second year here with the Bombers in the series. Heater away on the first pitch line past Benwood into left field as he didn't have time to react to that one. We got one pitch and one on. McFurlow slapped that one the other way. Here's first baseman Guadalupe Knapp, Tier 2 high pitch active, hitting .375 with an RBI in the air, so she's batting 3 for 8 to start the year. Check of the runner. First pitch curveball middle in, drops in, fouled off as it was technically a high pitch. Change it down and away off the corner, 1-1. Down and in, runner goes, swung through, throw down by Nunez in the dirt. Could not be handled by Benwood, and then is an easy stolen base for McFurlow as he finds himself in scoring position. K Neglector activates here at Tier 2 for Philly Mack, already cutting into his low velocity. Slider away. Can I help you, Guadalupe? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. We got our first out here. First K on the year for Philly Mack. Fielder Davis Frigate up next, injury prone at Tier 2 active. He is hitless on the season through 2 games, looking to turn his luck around here on the season. Forcing him down and away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Candy Collector activates a tier 2 for Philly. Dribble down and in. Whiffed right through that one on the inside corner. He saw the lollipop and just whiffed right through it. Frigate's timing all off. Back-to-back Ks for Philly. And here is Baca Lee, shortstop locked in, hitting .500 with 3 homers and 4 RBIs. He is really seeing the ball well here to start the season. 11 years in the league, 35 years young. Baca Lee is still dropping bombs like he did back at the beginning of the series when he was a menace in the side of the Thumpers. Because remember, back in the day, he played for the Toucans, so he was a division rival. We've seen a lot of this man in the series. Heater down and away off the plate, 1-0. Slider down and in, whiff through it, 1-1. Well, down the way, hit up the middle. Benwood dives out of reach behind the bag at second. Runner around third, throw home from Kahn is good. It's cut by Murphy to keep the runner at first. RBI single there for Lee. It is 1-0 Bards. Chopper Sardi up next, right fielder Tense with tier 2 off speed hitter, tier 2 easy target. Tense hitting 1 for 7 on the air. Moving down the way on the first pitch, that is hitting the hole between both infielders on the left side, and that is back-to-back 2-out hits here for the Bards, and Philly Mack is now Tense. Here comes Alessandro Richard, the veteran third baseman, tier 2 volatile active, batting 3 for 10 on the air. Curveball inside on the first pitch, drops in there for a strike, 0-1. Change it down and away. That is fouled off, 0-2 as Kane Collector activates again. Heater up and away. He gone! Chased it high, and Philly Mack has his third punch out already today as he gets out of the jam, stranding 2. But a 2-out hit here from Baca Lee drives in another run for him on the air. He's up to 5 now as the Bards up 1-0 on the year. Bottom 1, Murphy, Simmons, and Nunez top the lineup due up for the Bombers. Albert Murphy going to lead us off here, batting 3 for 5 on the year, or 6 for 10. Tier 3 consistent is active here against Rodney Mullins, the veteran left-hander. Change up inside for a strike, 0-1. Little Hack activates a tier 2 for Murphy. Heater down and in low, 1-1. Change away, late swing, 1-2 as that activates Little Hack again here for Murphy. Pulled foul on the change, 1-2 as he chased it out of the zone there, keeping Little Hack active. Heater away, lined over third, caught by Richard up the line, 1 down. Next up, Garlic Simmons, left fielder with tier 2 first pitch Slayer active, hitting 500 on the year with an RBI. Slider up, checked, strike called to the letters, great pitch from Mullins, 0-1. Heater down, that misses low, 1-1. Heater down, lined into left field. It's a base hit. Good swing there from Simmons as he's on with 1 down. Hey, Silver Spring, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hope your day's been well. Yes, the Super Minor League is back indeed. And thank God the mic is working today. Here's rookie catcher Alicia Nunez. She drove in her first career run on opening day with a sac fly, but she did go hitless in that, and she sat out game number 2. Tier 2 contact versus right-hander, Tier 2 bad ball hitter both active as there is a pickoff attempt from Mullins, back safely as Simmons. Slider away on the first pitch, skied to right center field off the end of the bat for Nunez. Over forward is the right fielder. Sardi puts it away, 2 down. There's Pruitt, batting 400 in the year with 2 RBIs, Tier 3 volatile active for Salvador. First pitch, changeup on the outside corner from Mullins, 0-1. Curveball down, pulled foul. That is going to get out of play on the left side. 0-2. Curveball down, pulled foul again by Pruitt as he fights it off. It remains at 0-2. Pick off, and they got him with easy jumps. Nat picks it and throws it to first, and that is going to end the inning, as we are going to reset the at-bat for Pruitt at least, as Simmons is picked off to end the inning. Top 2, Bonilla, Velasquez, and Mullins. Bottom of the lineup up against Philly Mack. Breaking news, Honolulu is getting top disc golf as a new location is being built near Dive Farmers Field. Right now, Saktasong has announced on his Twitter page. Oh, thank you, Sakta. Appreciate it for investing in the local community. Bonilla, the catcher, is up first here. Milan, of course, 26 years old. He is hitless on the season. He is the primary catcher for the Bards. And he'll ground the first pitch right at third baseman Quinn Ventura, who makes the play, 1 down. Next up, Remus Velasquez, the 11th year vet. Center fielder hitting .500. 2 solo homers on the season. He is locked in. Chasing after a fellow 11-year vet, Baca Lee, who has 3 home runs, is at changeups outside, 1-0. 2 of them leading the team so far. Peter Provate chased out of the zone, 1-1. Slider middle in, fouled off, that's out of play, 1-2. Kagan the Collector activates against Whiffer, both at tier 2. Go down the way, lined over third. Ventura leaps just over his glove, up the line, it stays fair into the corner. Simmons chases it down in the corner and gets it in, but it is going to be a double for Velasquez. And that'll bring up the pitcher slot. Mullins going to try and bunt him over, I'm assuming. Curve up and away, bunt is shown, popped up. Oh, just out of the diving reach of Nunez, 0-1. Bunt shown, pulled back, inside call, ball, 1-1. Let her up. Bunt is popped up. Caught by Nunez for the second out as the runner has to retreat to second. And that is going to bring up Jordan McFurlow. He was 1 for 1 with a single, stolen base, and a run scored in the first inning. Slide down and in on the first one. Hard hit up the middle, past the diving Blacksmith into right center field. Kahn comes up throwing for the cutoff man as the runner will hold. 2 outs, single again, puts a run on the board for the Bards in back-to-back innings. It is 2-0. Guadalupe Knapp due up next, struck out her first at bat. She is 0 for 1. Breaking news. Crocodile Raid is now the official sponsor of Superman, the League, and Super Mega Leagues. Now the official sponsors of Super Minor League and Super Mega League. Ooh, okay. So it was the original sponsor of the Super Mega League, and now is coming over to Super Minor League Ball. Nice. I like Crocodile Raid. Nice little pun there on Gatorade, which was named after the Florida Gators College. You're down and away, low and outside, 1-0. For ball middle in. That's a strike, 1-1. Slide down in, strike called. McFurlow takes off again for second. Throw down is late again. This time it was a good one, but McFurlow 2 for 2 on steals as that activates Kane Collector here against Philly Mack as we're up 1-2 in the count against Knapp. Down in the way. Checked low and outside, 2-2. Knapp got caught looking on a breaking pitch last time. There's a slider down in the way. Change it down and in. Line to first. Murphy is there, and that ends the inning. Had he been holding the runner, it would have been a base hit. But instead, McFurlow stole second, and that put him in position to make the catch. But McFurlow drives in another run. It's 2-0 Bards. Bottom 2, Pruitt, Ventura, and Kahn do up against Mullins. The umpire is glazing the Bards. Yes, it seems that way. Here's Pruitt. Right bat reset for him here to start it. Change up and away. Strike called. 0-1. High heat up and away. 1-1 to Pruitt. Heater up. Line hard. Right at McFurlow, though. 1 down. Ventura up next. Third baseman locked in. Tier 3 outside pitch. Rookie hit his first 2 career home runs last episode as he is now batting .600 on the year with both homers and 5 RBIs. Change up and away. High. 1-0. Curveball down and in. Drops in there through the front door. 1-1. Heater down and in. Ripped by Ventura to left of center, but that's going to hang up for Velasquez to run it down. 2 outs. And that is going to bring up center fielder Wedge Kahn. Tier 2 powers righty active. Batting .500 on the year with an RBI. Slider hangs on the first pitch, but right at McFurlow, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Mullins. 3 hard-hit lineouts. Top 3, Frigate, Lee, and Sardi coming up. Unlucky there. Here's Frigate. He is 10th. Struck out swinging through a big looping curveball his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Change down in the way. That is a strike. 0-1. Morrison down and in. Check strike. It's 0-2. Kane Collector activates. Curveball up and away. Whiff through it that time. He rips it foul. 0-2. Slider down. Grounder to third. Right at Ventura, who fields it cleanly. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, going to be Baca Lee. Shortstop singled in a run his first time up with 2 outs. He's 1 for 1. Welcome to Honolulu, Hawaii, home of the Dive Bombers, and a lot of people are diving into their seats. It's the Edmonton Bards taking on the Bombers here on Super Minor League Network. Right now, Edmonton is getting the better of us. 2-0 the scores. That first pitch is grounded right at Ben Wood. He'll make the play to first. 2 down as that retires Lee. That is going to bring up Chopper Sardi, who is tense, but 1 for 1 with a single. Off-speed hitter and easy target, both active at 2-2. Forcing away on the first pitch. That is popped up right at the shortstop. Ben Wood in a step. Now back to where he started. He'll put it away, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Philly Mack, his first of the day. Bottom 3, Ben Wood, Blacksmith, and Philly Mack due up. Edmonton Bards here looking to avenge their fallen brethren, the Oilers, as they fell just short of the Stanley Cup here in real life, losing to the Panthers in 6 games, if I remember correctly. There's Ben Wood, shortstop, hitting 1 for 3 on the year. He sat out game 2 because he was tense, giving veteran Milana Carr a start. Heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider inside is Chase, dribbler to second. McFurlow in, makes the play, 1 down. Locked in now is Mullins, and here's Arrest Blacksmith, the second baseman, batting 2 for 9 on the year with an RBI. Change down in the way, low and outside, 1-0. Curveball, but in, that is apparently a strike. A very favorable call there from Mullins, 1-1. Technically, that was out of the zone. Slider down in the way is Chase, dribbled right at McFurlow. He's been busy today, 2 down. And that is going to bring up Philly Mack, pitcher getting his first at-bat of the season. Curveball well inside from Mullins, 1-0. Heater up and in inside, 1-1. Change up and away, sky ball to right center field. At least this one will leave the infield. Sliding in is Velasquez as he robs him of a base hit. And that is going to end the inning as the Bards are playing some superb defense here to start the day. Top 4, Richard, Bonilla, and Velasquez, 6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Bards. Bards are chanting, Florida Cats suck, as more recently in the Major League Hockey Cup, the Florida Cats had defeated the Edmonton Yetis. Most recently, yep. Richard 0 for 1. Nice little tie in there. First pitch slider up and away. That is a strike, 0-1. Curveball off middle in, turned on by Richard. He gets under it, lifts it high into the air. Simmons back at the wall. Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have hit the leak button. I thought we were closer to the wall than that. That is going to be a double instead. Should have been an out. Thankfully, no error charged. There's Bonilla 0 for 1. You're down in the way. Low, 1-0. Ball down. Checked in there at the knees. Nice pitch there from Philly. 1-1. Heater up and in. Line softly over second. Blacksmith leaps just out of her reach as she mistimes the leap this time. And that's going to bring home an easy run that should not have been on base. 3-0 Bards. Velasquez up next. He doubled and scored a run. He's 1 for 1 today. There's down in there. That's lined into center. Right at Kahn, who charges in to make the catch. 1 down. Next up going to be Mullins, pitcher 0 for 1, and this is a bunting situation, but they're playing double play. Heater up, 1 shown, popped up. Caught by Nunez for the second out as the runner freezes again. Once again, Mullins fails to put a bunt down. Here is McFurlow, 2 for 2, 2 singles, a run driven in, 2 stolen bases, and he's also scored once. He is on fire right now. Curveball up and in, inside off the corner, 1-0. Slider up and away. High, 2-0. Change it down. Ripped foul out of play by McFurlow. 2-1. He was out in front of it. Either way, hard grounder right at Benwood. He'll field it cleanly, throw to first. That ends the inning. But a run scores on an unfortunate series of events as they get another run on the board. It is 3-0. Bottom 4, Murphy, Simmons, and Nunez. Top of the lineup due up for the Bombers. Only 1 hit up to speak of. Right now, Mullins has faced the minimum. Breaking news, Patrick Mahomes decides to sign with the Chiefs again after his suspension, and the whole thing happening after paying the refs. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that last time we had that going on. No surprise there, sticking with the Chiefs. Slide it down in the way, that's a strike, 0-1. Little hack activates for Murphy. That curves down and in low, 1-1. Heater down and in, lined into center, and that is going to drop for a base hit. Murphy on with his first hit today. He's 1 for 2, and that's our second hit of the game. Here comes Simmons, 1 for 1 with a single. Slayer active again. Peter on the outside corner. That just grazed it right there. Good pitch. 0-1. Slider inside. Simmons pulls it on the line to right field. It hangs up for Sardi. 1 down. Breaking news, Patrick Mahomes fell down the scoreboard, and a lot of people are not calling 911. Well, you know, if you live the way you live, it's going to happen. Here's Nunez, 0 for 1. Karma coming back to him, unfortunately. Slider away, outside, 1-0 to Nunez. Chased one in the dirt, high hopper to second. McFurlow flips the second one, lead to first, double play, and that ends the inning. Go figure. Top 5, it's 3-0 as we cannot get anything going offensively here to start. Knapp, Friggin, and Lee coming up. Still facing the minimum is Mullins. Knapp 0 for 2 today, looking to get something started here in the 5th. Here, middle of the plate. That is blasted deep to center field. That's high. It is deep. And that is going to take flight and land in the batter's eye. Home run for Knapp, as that is a fastball grooved middle. And she didn't miss it, as Philly Mack gives up a 4th run today. First of the year for Guadalupe on the season, home run-wise. And we are looking like a dead team. Here's Frigate 0 for 2 and tense. Hey, John Moore, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day's been well. Just like to take this moment to say rightfully, F the Bards. What are we doing here? I don't know. Sucking? Is that an option? Curveball low, 1-0. Peter down and into Frigate. That is ripped foul back into the screen, 1-1. Change it down in the way. That is ripped over first. Murphy is leaping out of his reach, and that's down for another hit. And it is 4-0. It's still nobody out here in the 5th. Here's Baca, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. He's also grounded out to shortstop. Slider down and in, low, off the corner, 1-0. Change it down in the way. That's a strike. There we go. Caught the corner, 1-1. Philly is still tense. Dribble down and in. Whiff threw it in the dirt, 1-2. Got him to chase. K Neglector activates. Peter up and away. He gone! Chased it high. Punch out for Philly. I think that's his 5th. Here's Sardi, 1 for 2 with a single. His 4th, actually. Okay. First punch out here since the first inning. Peter down in the way. Off the plate. 1-0. Curveball down and in. Sardi taking just low. 2-0. Peter up and in. Sardi jammed it into foul territory on the left side as Simmons races after it, but he'll watch it drop out of reach. 2-1. Right up and away. Chased it out of the zone. 2-2. Got him to chase the breaking pitch. K Neglector now active as well. Change it down and in. Chopper, slow roller to short. Benwood charges in. He'll go to short. Doesn't get anybody apparently because that was slow developing. 2 on, 1 down for Richard, who got a double out of a freak play last time up. That should have been an easy fly. 2 on, 1 down. Looking to break it open here. Dribble down and in. Whiff through it, 0-1. Great curveball there from Philly. Good, nice to see the bender still working for him. There's him down and away. Line to first. Murphy there for the second out. 2 on still. 2 down for Bonilla, who singled home. Richard, he's 1 for 2. Change it down and away in the dirt. 1-0. Change it down and in. Inside, 2-0. Slider up and away. Strike called, 2-1. Peter up and in. Whiffed right through it, 2-2. Go down and away. Fouled off, 2-2 remains the count here. Forcing me down and in. Low and inside, 3-2. Runners will be off with the pitch. Change it down and away. Ball 4. Stone cold take from Bonilla. Loads him up. Breaking news, Crocodile Raid owner, that one boy, it's in the stands watching the game. Yeah, he's sorely disappointed. I can feel his gaze already. Here's Velasquez, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Or double and an RBI. Who cares? Either down and in and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in, hard hit at the middle, under Benwood's diving glove, and that's going to be an infield single, making it 5-0 Bards. As the inning continues in back-breaking fashion, here's Mullins, who has tried to bunt twice and has failed both times. He's 0 for 2, but he is locked in. He will not need to drop a bunt this time with the bases loaded and 2 out. Changeup up and in, that's a strike on the first one, 0-1. Slider down and away, whiffed over it, 0-2. Throw down and in, checked in the dirt, 1-2. Change up and away. Checked high, 2-2. Heater down and away. He whiffs through it, strike 3. 5th punch out for Philly Mack, and that finally ends the inning. But Bards put across 2 more as it is now 5-0 here halfway home. Bottom 5, Pruitt, Ventura, and Kahn coming up as the Bombers need to get something going in a hurry, but have not been able to solve Mullins as their 2 base runners have either been erased on a double play ball or got picked off trying to steal. Pruitt due to lead off, he's 0 for 1 today. Heater down and in from Mullins is a called strike, 0-1. Heater up, missed it, 0-2. Slider away, blooper into shallow center field, and that muscled strength from Pruitt will drop that one in for a base hit. Any softer hit, and that's an easy pop out. Next up, Ventura, rookie 0 for 1. He lined out to left center his first time up. Oh, that's a hanging changeup away, and we miss it, 0-1. Heater up and in, taken high, 1-1. Slider hangs, ripped to left field, and that's a base hit for Ventura. Got it right past the diving glove of Richard. 2 on, nobody out. Bombers threatening a little bit here in the 5th. Here's Kahn. He's 0 for 1. He lined out to second his first time up. And we break through. Right-hander still active, and that's a high heater right there. We should have swung. 0-1. That changeup's high. 1-1. Slider away. Line, 1 hopper to short. Lead is second 1. McFurlow to first. Another double play. Runner to third, though. 2 down here for Benwood. He's 0 for 1. Come on, Blake. Do something with your life. First pitch curve. Drops in there at the knees. Great pitch from Mullins. 0-1. Slider up and in. Rope to right center. It is down in front of Velasquez for a base hit. RBI single for Benwood. His first RBI of the year. It's 5-1. At least we're on the board. Mullins down to neutral. Here's Blacksmith. 0 for 1. Change up and in on the first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Broken bat, chased it down and in, hit back to Mullins. He'll go to first, and that ends the inning. Top 6, we are down 5-1, but at least we're on the board with the 2-out single from Benwood. Could have been a lot more damage had we not hit into another double play. McFurlow, Knapp, and Frigate top the lineup due up. Philly Mack done after 5 innings today, gives up 10 hits, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. Not his best appearance, but, you know, it is what it is. We're going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to go to rookie left-hander Leonel Long, the long arm, as we're going to try and get some innings out of him. And we are going to take Arrest Blacksmith out, as we are going to bring in a second baseman here to play. See here real quick. Who can play second? Benwood. Yeah. Who else can play second, I think? Oldman and McDonald. Okay. Yeah, all right. Cool. So yeah, we'll double switch in. We're going to go ahead and bring in Long. We're going to take out Blacksmith. And we are going to bring in Lee McDonald. He is going to play second base, right? Or are we going to put Dakota? You know, Cannon Arm's wasted at second base. Let's do Lee Mack here. He'll lead off next inning. Leonel Long, the rookie left-handed specialist, is making his super minor league debut. Fastball, 2-seamer, and a curveball. Fastball down and in. Lefty specialist facing the switch hitter McFurlow, who's 2 for 3. He has singled twice, driving in a run, and also stolen 2 bases. Curveball in there at the knees away, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in. Taken high, 2-1. Forcing it away. McFurlow skies it down the right field line in foul territory. There's a lot of room over there for Pruitt. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Good range, Salvador. 1 down. Next up, Knapp, 1 for 3. Grooved a middle fastball over the batter's eye in the center. Or into the batter's eye, I should say. 1 for 3 today. Lefty specialist activates here for the long. Curveball down and in. Taking low. 1-0. Four-seamer down and away. Chopper slow roller to short. Benwood charges in. Bare hands and fires. Got her. 2 down. Had to be clean on that one. That was good. Here's Frigate. 1-3 with a single. 3 up and in. High. 1-0. Two-seamer down and away. Line down the right field line, slicing. Pruitt dives out of his reach into the corner as it hits off the wall on a hop. Pruitt gets it in. It is a 2-out double for Frigate. He's 2 for 3 today, and that extends the inning for Lee. 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Specialist, though, does activate a tier 2 for long. Checks the runner. Two-seamer up and away. Whiff through it, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Low and in, 1-1. Curve up and in. Rip foul, 1-2 as he tomahawked that one behind us. Where's he down in the way? Outside, 2-2. Good take there from Lee. Two-seamer down and in. Jammed it foul. Staying alive at 2-2. Curve up and away. Ripped hard to right field on the line. Pruitt gets there, though, and that ends the inning. Nice pitch from long. Bottom 6, it's 5-1. McDonald, Murphy, and Simmons coming up. Lee Mack leading off. He has not batted since opening day, but he batted 1,000 off the bench, driving in a run. First pitch to Lee. Curveball on the outside corner. 0-1 from Mullins as he gets ahead. McDonald went 2 for 2 on opening day. Slider down in the way. Line to left center field. He'll keep that perfect hitting going as he hits it into the gap. Cut off by Frigate, though. It'll be just the single as Lee Mack does not run well. He's on to start the 6th here, and that'll bring up Murphy, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider in there at the letters from Mullins, 0-1. Hack activates. Change up outside, drifting 1-1. Slider up and away, high, 2-1 count. Heater down, turned on by Murphy, hit well to right center field. That's going to be over the head of Sardi, and it one hops the base of the wall. Velasquez gets it in. It's going to be a double, 2 in scoring position for the Bombers. That's our first extra base hit of the game, and that'll bring up Simmons. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch Slayer active at tier 2, needing to come through here. No outs. Infield playing back, not worried about giving up any runs. Change up on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Mullins, 0-1. Up and away, fouled off late, 0-2. Dribble down, pulled on the ground to second. McFurlow will go to first for the first out of the inning, as that's an RBI ground out. 5-2 as we're on the board. Runner advances to third as well. Now to bring up the rookie Nunez, who's 10, so for 2. Leash trying to come through here. Dribble hangs, 1 hopper to second. McFurlow takes the out at first. It is going to be another RBI ground out. It is 5-3 as we cut the lead in half from 4 runs to 2. Here's Pruitt, 2 down, nobody on. Singled last at bat, he's 1 for 2. Heater up away, late swing, 0-1 from Mullins. Curveball down, in there at the knees, nice pitch, 0-2. Slider away, line down the right field line as Pruitt goes with the breaking pitch and hits it into the corner. Slicing, Sardi cuts it off before the wall. Throw into second, it is not in time. It's a double for Pruitt. Keeps the inning alive for Ventura. Rookie singled last time up. He's 1 for 2, trying to bring him home. Looking for a pitch on the outer half to drive. Heater up high, 1-0. Oh, got out in front of that changeup down and in, 1-1. Little antsy from the rookie. Heater down and in. He comes back for it and drives it to center, but it's going to hang up for Velasquez, and that ends the inning. But Bombers put on 2. It's 5-3. Top 7. Sardi, Richard, and Bonilla coming up against Long. So we're showing some life here offensively. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Sardi 1 for 3 today with a single, currently 10s, facing the lefty specialists. Another lefty-lefty matchup here. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch from Long. Pulled foul, out of play, 0-1. Where's him up and in? Chased it high, 0-2. Two-seamer down and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Off the corner inside, 2-2. Down and away. Blooper behind short. Benwood charging out in shallow left. Gets there for the first out as he spins around real quick. Next up for Chard, 1 for 3 with the double. Curveball away. Check strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Forcing down and in. Over the top of it on the swing, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. He gone! Chased it outside. First career punch out for Long. Let's get that ball. 2 down now for Bonilla. 1 for 2. Single, a RBI, and a walk today. His lefty-lefty matchup activates again for Long. Curveball down. That's low, 1-0. Heater up and away. That's foul back, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Jam. Ooh, good check, 1-2. Or 2-1. Just missed inside. Curveball down and in. Whiffed over the top of it, 2-2. Forcing it down and away. Pulled foul. Will stay alive at 2-2 on the number. Two-seamer up and away. High, 3-2. Great take. Curveball middle in. Whiff through it, strike 3. He gone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Long, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom 7, it's Kahn, Benwood, and the pitcher due up. But we will be pinch hitting for Long here, unless he's a magnificent hitter. Here's Kahn. He's 0 for 2. Still facing the right-hander as Mullins is out there with the quality start so far. Coming back out for the 7th. Slider up and away is outside. 1-0. Heater up. Hit well by Kahn as he gets around on the heater, but he just missed it. At the warning track is Velasquez. He'll put it away. 1 down, dead center. Here's Benwood. RBI knock last time up. He's 1 for 2. Change it down and in. Taking it to the knees for a strike. 0-1. Heater up. That is smoked up the middle as it hits the back of the mound. Almost took Mullins with it. Second hit today for Benwood. He is 2 for 3. Long up next. Pitcher. He is locked in. 2 scoreless innings for Long in his debut, but that is going to be all we'll see from him as we're going to pinch hit. Coming off the bench is going to be Milana Carr, the veteran third baseman. Batting .250 on the year, 1 for 4 with an RBI. RBI 0 not active in this situation, neither is Whiffer. Ball misses low from Mullins, 1-0. Slider hangs. Oh! Oh, it got Mullins right in the dome! Bonilla recovers, but not in time. It's an infield single for Carr, and I think he's dead. Here's McDonald, 1 for 1 with a single. That got him square right between the eyes. Mullins is out and down for the count as we bring in out of the bullpen Asher Crosby from the Bards bullpen. He has not given up a run this year. He has a .250 whip and 1 strikeout. Can the Bards recover after suddenly losing their starter? Right now for Mullins, it will be a quality start unless one of those 2 runners on base score. If both of them score, he will end up with a no decision. Let's see if Crosby can bail him out here with 1 down in the 7th. Double switching in as well. Young outfielder Buck Larson. He will take over in right field, replacing Chopper Sardi, who's not the best defender. Lee Mack up next. He hit a single last time up. He is 3 for 3 now on the young season as a hitter. Trying to go 4 for 4 here in a clutch situation. 2 on, 1 down. Dive Bombers threatening. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. First pitch slider down and in from Crosby is a called strike, 0-1. Crosby did pitch on, I believe it was opening day, if I remember correctly. Or no, it was actually on game 2, so he has recently pitched. So he's not fully rested. Crosby has given up, looks like, no runs in his 2 innings, but he did give up 3 hits and 2 walks. So he was very lucky not to allow anyone to score. 0-1 count to McDonald as that low end slider hit the corner. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. McDonald well out in front of it, 0-2. You're up and away, smoked in the hole, short base hit into left field, and that's going to load him up. Frigate does have a good arm. We will not test him. Bases loaded, 1 down. McDonald remains perfect. He's 4 for 4 on the year. Here's Murphy locked in 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Albert looking to bring him home. Heater away, that is a strike, 0-1. Murphy's also locked in. Ooh, little hack now active. Heater up and away outside, 1-1. Slide up away, grounded to third, right at Richard, to second one, McFurlow to first, just in time, another double play. That is the third one we've hit into today, and it costs us all the runs as we fail to score. God fucking damn it. Subbing in out of the bullpen, we're going to go ahead and hand it off here to, we're down 2 runs. Let's go Rog O'Connell here, top 8. Velasquez, Larson, and McFurlow coming up. Here's Velasquez, 2 for 3, RBI double and a single, facing O'Connell making his season debut. 3rd year with the Bombers here in the series for O'Connell. Heater down and in as a strike. 0-1 coming off a decent year last season. One of our more effective relievers. Curveball down the way is Chase, dribbled to second. McDonald will make the play easily as the left-handed second baseman makes the out. I keep forgetting he's a lefty. Here's Buck, right fielder, getting his first at-bat of the season and also the game as he double-switched in last inning. Second-year outfielder, Buck Larson. Slider down in the way on the first pitch, fouled off by O'Connell, 0-1. Here comes his Tier 2 elite four-seamer. Heater away, line down the right field line, slicing foul, 0-2. Dribble down and in. Hitting the hole to short, backhanded by Benwood. Throw deep in the hole, makes the play. 2 down. McFurlow up next, 2 for 4. 2 singles and an RBI today for the second baseman. Also 2 stolen bases and 1 run driven in, I believe. Forcing him down in the way. Low, 1-0. Curveball inside from O'Connell. Check, 2-0. Forcing him up and in. That's a strike, 2-1. There we go. 99 on the gun from O'Connell. Slider inside, off the corner, 3-1. Forcing at the knees, fouled off late, full count. Go down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3, swinging. Nunez blocks it, throw to first, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for O'Connell here in the 8th as he gets his first punch out of the year. Bottom 8, it's hard of the lineup. Simmons, Nunez, and Pruitt coming up. Here's Simmons, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Or RBI ground out, he's also singled. Chase the slider on the first pitch, dribbler to first. Knapp is there, 1 down. Next up is Nunez, 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out. She is tense. So 2 RBIs in the young career of Nunez. Heater inside, 1-0. Still a better hitter than Deepness. Heater up and away, 2-0. Curveball misses inside. It's 3-0 here to Nunez against the righty. And curve misses inside, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. So the catcher on with 1 down. Here's Pruitt, 2 for 3 with a double. We'll pinch run here for her. We're going to go ahead and bring in Speedy outfield. We could do Oldman, but he's a good hitter. We're going to do Speedy bench outfitter Lennox Dakota. She'll pinch run here at first. Valta active for Pruitt. I believe he has 2 hits today as he sliced a double down the right field line last time up. Curveball bounces low, 1-0. Crosby starting to tire. Heater up. Nubber in front of the mound as he does not get the barrel on that one. Pruitt retired at first on the fielder's choice. Runner to second for Ventura. 1 for 3 with a single for the rookie. He's locked in. Slide it down and in off the corner, 1-0. Curveball up and in. In there for a called strike, 1-1. Nice pitch from Crosby. Curve inside again, 1-2 as we're trying to drive it the other way here. Chased the curveball up and away, and we had to go for it. Pop out behind second for McFurlow, and that ends the inning. Top 9, Knapp, Friggin, and Lee. Hard lineup due up for the Bards. Coming in here off the bench, it's going to be backup catcher Marvin Deekness as he'll sub in for Dakota behind the plate. That's going to bring up Knapp here. Jason O'Connell entering his second inning. Peter in there at the knees, 0-1. Ball down and in. That's line blasted to right center field, and that's going to one-hop the fence out there as it's going to ricochet back to Kahn, who gets it in, but it is a leadoff double for Guadalupe. Next up, going to be the 3-hitter, Davis Frigate, 2 for 4. He's doubled and singled, getting his first 2 hits of the season here in today's game. Checking the runner there from O'Connell. Slider down in the way low, 1-0. Heater down and in. That's fouled off, 1-1. Well down and in. Low inside, 2-1. Forcing it down and away. Low, 3-1. Heater down and away. That's a strike. Count full from O'Connell. Well down. Soft liner to second. McDonald makes the catch for the first out. Runner has the hold. Picked up Lee, 1/4 an RBI single. Curveball down on the first pitch. Low, 1-0. Four-seamer down and in. Inside, 2-0. Slider up and away. Fouled back, 2-1. Four-seamer up and in. Chased inside, 2-2. Throw down and away. Grounded right at the first baseman. Murphy takes himself to the bag, 2 down. That is going to bring up Asher Crosby, the pitcher. No pinch hitter coming. Come on, O'Connell. Four-seamer up and away. That's a strike, 0-1. Ball up and in. Foul off, 0-2. 1 strike away. Four-seamer down and in. Low, 1-2. Slider down. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Check 2-2. Great take from Crosby. Here's pitch 30 from O'Connell. Ball away. He gone. Whiffed right through it. Second punch out for O'Connell. He strands the runner at third. Bottom 9. We're down 2. It's Kahn, Benwood, and the pitcher coming up 6, 7, 8. Bombers need a rally. Here's Kahn, 0 for 3 today with Tier 2 power. His right-hander still active as Crosby is staying out there despite being gassed. Probably because they can't go to their closer. He is absolutely tired. Johnny Leal is only at about 75% stamina. Jaden Felix is about half stamina. And Benitez is probably going to be the guy they bring in. He is below half stamina, but juiced and locked in. Their bullpen is in shambles right now. Crosby was their most rested reliever. Heater away, outside, 1-0. Slider chased inside, dribbled to second, right at McFurlow, 1 down. Here's Benwood, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI today. The ball dropped low in the dirt, 1-0. Slider outside, misses, 2-0. Hanging slider, blasted by Benwood. He doesn't square it, though, to left center. To the warning track is Velasquez, 2 down. And we're down to our last out. It's O'Connell, the pitcher. Pinch hitting off the bench, Dakota Oldman. He has the best hitting ratings left, the utility player. Batting 1 for 1 on the year with a 2-run single. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Crosby looking for the save. Curveball away, grounded right at McFurlow on the backhand. Jordan makes the play, and that is a 1-2-3 9th inning. Asher Crosby slams the door on the Dive Bombers' hopes and dreams as we lose 5-3, as we hit into 3 double plays today at very inopportune times, screwing us out of the potential to win this game. We had opportunities to get that game tied, and we failed miserably each and every time. Good job, guys. Philly Mac did not have his best stuff today. It was a rough first start for him on the air as he gave up a home run to Knapp. And then RBIs to McFurlow on a single for Lee, RBI double for Velasquez, and then Bonilla had an RBI single as well. All of that off of Philly. Told you, F the Bards, indeed, John Moore, indeed. For us, our RBIs came on groundouts by Simmons and Nunez, and a single by Benwood. That's it. Heart of our lineup was, I believe, hitless today. No, just Nunez was. Shocking. Kahn was hitless as well, so was Blacksmith. Thank God I got her out of here early. Pitching lines. Mullins, 6 1/3 innings. Quality. 10 hits, 3 earned runs given up. Line drive to the right between the eyes for him, but he still gets the win. The quality start. And a concussion. Asher Crosby, 2 2/3 in relief, was the only reliever they needed, and he was the only one they could use. 1 hit given up, 1 walk. 2 saves now in the year for Crosby as he slammed the door in one of their previous 2 games. Philly Mac, 5 innings, 10 hits, 5 earned runs, a homer, a walk, 5 strikeouts. Leon Long, the rookie in his debut, goes 2 innings, giving up a hit and striking out 2. And O'Connell, in his season debut, gives up a hit and strikes out 2 in 2 innings. Guadalupe Knapp, player of the game, went 2 for 5, had a solo homer, a double, run scored. Velasquez, runner-up, 2 for 4, RBI double, run scored. And Jordan McFurlow, 2 for 5 day. He singled twice, drove in a run, stole 2 bases, and scored once. So it was the top 2 in the lineup, and then the number 8 hitter that made our lives hell today. Yeah, our offense kept shooting itself in the foot, not going to lie. That was the main reason we lost that game. That and Philly Mack just didn't have his best stuff today, unfortunately. I can't pin all the blame on him, though, because the offense should have rallied there, but we failed miserably. Carr, easy choice. I'm not going to punish Briggs, who hasn't even pitched yet this year. Nickerson or Ventura. Both are young players, but Ventura's been on a tear this season to start, so we'll do him. Deekness or Nunez. Well, you both suck. Deekness, you suck less. Alright, looking at the roster moves. Eastman Runnett will go to the Nocturnals, replacing bench outfielder Hemi Reyes. And that is the only move made here in the sim between games this time around. Let's go ahead and move up to the next game here as we see what happens as we currently sit in second place. Riddlers beat the Night Bats. Tramplers beat the Toucans. Champs beat the Trackers. Bionics crushed the Nocturnals. False Knights beat the Riddles. Bird Lizards beat the Trackers as they move into second place. Furry Flyers get shut out by the Beasts. Champs crushed the Gold Coats. Nocturnals beat the Leatherwings 5-4. Bottlenoses beat the Bionics easily 7-2. Thumpers get shut out 2-0 against the Tramplers. And the Bards, off the back of this win, will win again as they blow out the Below Zeros 9-0, improving to 4-0 as the Below Zeros fall to 0-4. Night Bats beat the Toucans in the final game of the Sims 6-2 to retake the division lead with that tie against the Tramplers. So right now we have 2 undefeated teams left in the league, the 3-0 Swampers and the 4-0 Bards, and we have 2 winless teams left, the 0-4 Trackers and Below Zeros. We will be taking on the second place Bird Lizards next episode as they come in at 3-1, and they're throwing their ace at us, Jamison Lester, the left-hander, who has had our number in the series, so that should be fun. Tier 1 Metalhead, his trade of choice. He has no record, a 2.16 ERA and a 0.48 whip. And on the mound for us will be two-way player Lee McDonald. Good old Lee Mack will make his season debut as a starter. He has one career start in this playthrough, and that was last season in, I believe, the regular season finale, just to see what we had in him. And I believe he pitched rather well. Let me go back and check the stats here real quick for old Lee. Yeah, his one start, he got the win in that start, giving up no earned runs, 1.35 ERA and a 1.65 whip in 6 appearances. One of them as a start. I believe the rest of his games were as a pinch hitter off the bench, if I remember correctly. He struck out 8 and walked 3 in 13 and a third innings. So he did have a couple relief appearances in there, but yeah, we'll see what we can do with old Lee next time out, eh? Hey, Loise here. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hope your day's been well. Long time no see, buddy. Glad you're still alive and kicking. All right, let's look at player development. What do we got? Lowry, junk and accuracy, not worth it. Melania Carr, chance to lose RBI 0. Am I really developing my backup third baseman? Not really. Garlic Simmons, bad jumps. Nah, pass on that one. Ban this idiot. Not worth it. Philly Mack, lose elite curveball, no thank you. Arrest Blacksmith, chance to get outside pitch. You guys did say this would be interesting at Tier 3. Maybe it would break her out of her hitting slump she seems to have found herself in here to start the year. The only thing that I'm hesitant about it is that she's 32 and there's no guarantee we get it for only a 15% roll. But it is the only option that I find intriguing here. So, you know what? I'm gonna... This unprovoked harassment. Mod. Easy, you two. Easy. Blacksmith, let's go for it. Why not? Maybe this will break you out. We're going to max out your power to 99, and you don't get outside pitch. Well, that's a shame. But your loyalty goes up by 14. Let's see if we can make it work here. All right. Next time out, we take on the Bird Lizards, another division rivalry matchup as we set the lineup again. Murphy is due to lead off at first. Ventura will bat number 2. And last time he hit number 2, he hit 2 home runs, so he is locked in. Blacksmith will move up to the 3 hole, now with maxed out power. Pruitt stays in the 4. Simmons drops down to 5. Benwood moves up to 6. Kahn is in the 7. And Deekness will catch batting number 8 with Lee Mack on the mound. And that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Tough day for the Bombers as we do lose our first game against the Bards. Going down 5-0 early, we did get 3 on the board against their starter, and we knocked him out with a line drive to the forehead, but unfortunately could not capitalize against their one tired pitcher they were able to bring in who went the distance and slammed the door on us the last 2 2/3. So we end up falling just short of the comeback attempt, and we are now 2-1, taking on the second place Bird Lizards next time out. See how we stack up against our division rivals next time. If you haven't already, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below, at PracNasty over here on this platform as well, if you so choose to come over and support the channel as well. You can tune in over here to see the games live before they're posted, and also, check out the other content I have out here, which isn't much, but, I still exist. Shout-outs here to Y, John War, Silver Spring, and One Boy for all tuning in and chatting with me at varying points throughout the stream. Everyone else, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.